Bulldog Abema, a detailed explanation of what transpired between Kofi Boat and the FBI at court over the alleged 100 million scam FBI for Ediatoneso.
Obi to say Kofi Boat, Madam Fupa.
Okay.
Yes. So yesterday I think I was in court. Today is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the court myself.
Okay, who call?
Yeah,
here in Ibi.
Yes, I want to support because or mini papa, so now my concern is about the substance of the case.
Okay.
And I'm a cancer because my sister Kano Obia patches okay, my bad name ni Sanyomano. Yes, a new but with time a dino depending on the outcome of the case no ebe to me a YP if you I mean the Kofi Boat I know not yet, so I can only say that from where I sit.
Company.
He runs he runs multiple businesses. One of his businesses I know a cold store. Or a cold store, yes. So he has I think 300 direct workers and now 700 more agents are on your Moodili.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've known this for like a minute, so these are some of the things can't work out. The saying say to let you know who you're dealing with.
I don't feel more Aquaba, Eddie Vimbas TV. So, yes, sir, we share video on YouTube. First, now also here, as a form of support, and they say, we subscribe. We share video so on TikTok, a bomb modern, so we share full video of Vimbas on YouTube. So, Kofi Boat has been trending for the past few days now. Nina and it's a FBI for Abeti Chinkrophobia and Ghana in recent time, including Kofi Boat. Now, per rumors and allegations out there, almost say Kofi Boat and a campaign of some fraudulent group B now allegedly we are $100 million. Arofo Kofi Boat is not letting this go like that. They say tarnishing image now modern free Ghana ako USA just like that or prove it to FBI say he is innocent, just as how Shatawale said. So only FBI for back to back challenge the extradition from Ghana to the USA. Now, Bulldog was one of the few people who were there. Only Kofi Boat happens to be very good friends. So he gave one-on-one account of what transpired there. Kofi Boat is innocent.
Obi to say Kofi Boat, Madam Fupa.
Okay.
Yes. So yesterday I think I was in court. Today is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the court myself.
Okay, who call? Here in Ibi.
Yes, I want to support because or mini papa, so now my concern is about the substance of the case.
Okay.
And I'm a cancer because my sister Kano Obia patches okay, my bad name ni Sanyomano. Yes, a new but with time a dino depending on the outcome of the case no ebe to me a YP if you I mean the Kofi Boat I know not yet, so I can only say that from where I sit.
Okay.
Now I'm also I sit here as an example of somebody that have been accused of something before.
Okay.
And time vindicated me. So me can say in Kofona me fan say I move there and I say be muswa o my disappointed say sanyo man no, and I think say they should give themselves time because time will vindicate the people that didn't do anything and also would stamp into reality in Kofoma BBI, so I mean, I think the noise is all over the place in Kofo. I don't know again, Mrs. Taka, I don't know why we are happy and when people are in some sort of a problem, it's sad. It tells you how sad we are in this country as a people. Oh, today me can say. Obi nam na obi bomba is assembling tunu. Oh, inti. So na baby cry na assemble tour na nkofo afa no World Cup na omo Yes, Omuniachi. You understand? It's a very sad, place that we are into. Omuntu Omubu. Me make us say strength to Kofi Boat and the wife and in the family. You know, everybody was there on that day. His friends, he had a lot of people to support. And
okay, so my just few minutes, can you give us what really happened at the court?
There be mean to me.
Okay. Because there's a report of what transpired.
Report of kind of me mau update. Na me nyemi na me ba kind to kind am to make just say the kind no e yampa anasenya but me nye reporter. So summarize it.
Okay.
Because me say asem wo court. You know, because there's a reason why they went to that court. I think it's a magistrate or a district court.
You see, the problem is not with reporting what happened in court.
Okay, so what exactly do you want?
It's making judgmental statements.
I know.
Of a case that is pending.
I know.
It's, you know, what, they let me be saying what happened.
Okay, so I'm saying
pass a judgment on the case.
I can't. I can't. I'm just saying, they were there for a specific reason. It's a magistrate or a district court, I'm sure.
Yeah, I almost say basic or something.
Yes, basic court. Katamantrichi. Yeah. Usually, Senate Assembly apparently the right court to allow the extradition.
Yeah.
And High Court and Supreme Court. So I think say a court. So say any lawyers, Kofi lawyers by and I think the other two parties will be our lawyers by, and they argued.
The other two parties in the government side and
what I mean is they say okay, so there are 3 people in the booth.
Okay.
Kofi and 2 others. I don't know.
Oh, okay. The other people that
then the state. The state is the state prosecutor.
Okay.
Omu facilitate extradition. You know, so by Kofi and the lawyers, so by and other individuals. There are about 3. You know, so they argued the case out and made points the reason why that cannot be done.
Okay, that he cannot be extradited
at this specific moment, or whether he can be extradited at all.
Okay.
What I said, they make their arguments, and I'm sure that the judge heard what they said, and I think she adjourned the case to I think 1st July. I've been wondering, 1st July, say a holiday.
It's a prayer. National prayer day,
okay.
But I do not think say
a holiday. Okay. So that's what really transpired. But I mean, the lawyers of Kofi both did amazing because the arguments were solid. You know. So I think we're hoping for the best. The mechanism. So the people that are out there are almost. Yeah, they are excited about. I don't know what they are excited about. And even if Kofi Boat is extradited to the United States, it's not like he's guilty. There are charges.
So innocent until
exactly. So these are just charges. You know, say bibini kra ono the court. We are over Makola court. What I say over ko team for ono ni level e ho no be ko no akwa kanasem. Nti until you be kanasem maybe Rebecca say you're guilty and answer on you're guilty. I don't know what your problem is. And even if he's found guilty or not guilty, I think it's none of your concern. Anybody who's really excited about the situation. I mean, sometimes I just don't understand. You don't find us in Baofi, we don't find what's in Konifi.
So the gloating.
Mentioning names of
people they think should be prosecuted.
Yeah, you know, it's sad. You know, just by sitting here, crowd beat me, Nibufu. Well, for nothing, won't yes, she. Maybe I also have no background. Uncle Pardon won't the very sana, Yakwako, that not Nibufu for nothing. Into all two on our bomb pie say, Yembechu. I don't understand what the situation. So
okay.
You know, and I'm hoping say we all get out of this because, like my sister said, generally, if it's a Ghanaian name,
it's bad for all of us.
Yes, so we will need to clear the and these things it happens everywhere in the world. But
is it also the case that in court and from the court proceedings, you know, it has come out say, I say Ibimu Castle or Nonkwana why involving himself into a certain fraud scheme to the tune of about $100 million. But is it the case that a court in the lawyers are trying to make it clear that he is not and he has not done such a thing.
Okay, so to start with, they can't even go into the merits of the matter. That's not why they are there. This court has no jurisdiction over the matter.
Okay, so this is about whether you have court and I'm
very simple. You know, so I'm sure the arguments, and whoever made the report might put that because obviously it's public. And they say, I mean, can he be extradited or not? What you say, based on what the law says.
Okay.
If the law allows, say any no court, non-co canasema, or bequaco canasem. What you say allow law no so allow, because you see, you say, before you make an arrest, and this is like a general assertion, before you make an arrest, it depends on the
Jurisdiction?
and then not necessarily the office that's looking for you.
Okay.
So you say Yoko show, maybe a CID office, maybe a police, depending on the office that is calling you, there are different approaches to it.
Actually, on the international law, when it comes to issues like this, when there's a case, that's the victim, the country, victim, no one, or when what jurisdiction, or when they handle case, unless stated otherwise. Into this is
the victim is in
the victims are old Americans, according to the story.
And yeah, no point America.
And if that country has got that
agreement,
that agreement with
us.
country now, but say the America has an agreement with Ghana in respect to extradition. So
it's the same way. Say yeah, saw a finance minister
former finance.
Exactly. Sorry, former finance minister. My point I'm trying to say.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. Okay, you continue.
My point I'm trying to say is that before the finance minister landed on the red notice, there was communication between the OSP's office and the Onwan Kasa. What did they make an answer? So the question is, I don't know. These are things that I didn't hear in the court. Say at any point, I invite Kofi boat and I will say, okay, yeah, she show baby, and I want call. What you say?
Yeah.
And is he on any wanted list? I'm sure some of these things may
any Interpol list.
Good. So ABI say Sanyo Manaba and yan and I no for a very long time and or Dodi don't say then this is where we ebemu. But if you go into the merits of the matter and Sanyo money na and trust then what is the agency in the extradition? What I said, these are things I'm sure say the lawyers will throw about in court.
Okay, now, finally on the court, is it also you can maybe clarify? If it's not, we can just move on. Is it also the case that the FBI representation at the court presented a question of presented a document stating that Kofi Boat, that is maybe a friend,
yes,
was involved with one Frederick Asante in terms of money transaction to the tune of 300,000, not 100 million. The honor that's 100 million and 300,000. So the report is saying that it's 300,000 and linking Kofi Boat to that Frederick no and then back court, and that according to what happened in court was a genuine business transaction and has nothing to do with scamming.
Okay, so again, I didn't hear all that in court.
Okay.
And then I'm saying the court that they went to has no jurisdiction to get into the matter. Now, I don't know who wrote this, but if anybody
is a reporter from the court,
yeah, I'm sure this will be part of your friend saying what you call it arguments now. The lawyers
exactly. It's an argument that lawyers present.
Yeah, but that's not the right forum for Kasan because they are not there to talk about the merits of the matter. So ABI they wanted to use that because I mean one of the things that I heard they say Kofi has almost about 1,000 workers on your Muyojuma.
Company.
He runs he runs multiple businesses. One of his businesses I know a cold store or a cold store, yes. So he has I think 300 direct workers and now 700 more agents are on your Mudili.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've known this for like a minute, so these are some of the things can't work out. The saying say to let you know who you're dealing with and how come and I say who plucking it out of the system so I'm sure
they dealt with this also in court.
Yes. I mean these are things that the his lawyers raised. What did they make? Can I say? So I'm sure say this might, but me dear man, I was in and out because then na me phone calls, you can't. Okay. So maybe I missed some of these. The fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is, no, that court has no jurisdiction, has no right, has no power, because that's not the matter before it.
Yeah, but they need to also prove to the FBI people that this person you want to pick is not involved in what you are accusing him of, so you cannot pick him.
No. So what Matilda can I say? But the point of the matter is here, and that's one of the things. I don't know. Maybe if you read down the report, you hear.
Yeah.
Kofi Boat's lawyer raised the fact that his client. Any notice be as on him class will be sure.
Yeah.
On him so be sure. On one case be funny player.
Yeah, they stated it here too.
Yeah, good. What I said, and that was a very solid point. Me after the proceedings, I saw the lawyer and said, hey, that was a good one. Because on him so be sure now. Why won't he go and face? Last week I was seated here and said, say, Obi to say Haja for real. I respect her, and she's a man more than the current, so the former finance minister, because Haji SMC, on one casa, yes, from Britain, and the American, no facing whatever, and yes. So if you are a man and Asema tour, you go, you don't run away. Yeah, Nipa na Johnny Mpajozi. There be who here saw Yara and saw Yara. You just come and do what you have to do.
But focus on
so I'm sure say the lawyers made that assertion, and our presentation. So all those factors, I'm sure, will be
considered in whether
you judgment to say that your man has a memo. And I think that there was something to they raised about say Oni Iyoko.
Yeah.
So so let's see what goes on. But whichever way I'm saying, say those who are talking are excited. Because now Nisika the guy is a nice guy in the family, and she sang about when you made Jimmy
that's all Kashmir.
Sorry, and then
So no like
and almost post the idea,
yeah.
So Isaac also already you comments. Almost post the way. I mean, can't comment, but that was the first comment I saw. Mr. But we see why Titi say Titi family house. I don't know how people. Unity is Titi family house.
What did he do?
Ariana. Yes.
So that's how.
Oh me.
I don't know here.
Some post. Why Titi family house? I don't know how that looks like.
So therefore, that is Bulldog's narration on Kofi Boat, saying he has known Kofi Boat for a very long time. Now, a businessman, our employee, close to 1,000 or more people under him. Ejuma oye a co-store business and other businesses. So he is innocent. Now, also unknown Bulldog, as you rightfully heard, is an example of being accused of something you haven't done. Kwakesi's former manager, Fenwick Ochre, he was accused of murdering him. Actually, say he didn't do that. And he believes say similar thing in a AC on Kofi Boat. So therefore, in case you are wondering, this is a one-on-one account of what transpired according to Bulldog. What do you have to say, Vimbas TV? So, and we kindly let us know.
Vimbas TV.